Hey everybody, this is Richard Sports at Diamond Baseball League Season 29. We have today the Foot Sentries going up against the Del Mar Penguins. The Foot Sentries on this season are 2-4 and the Del Mar Penguins are 4-2. The lineup is for the Foot Sentries. Yuka Yanikovic Fedekov is going to lead off and play shortstop. Ichi Suzuki is going to be in right field. Ra Banzi is in left field. In the cleanup spot at third is Andre Beltran. At first base is Richie Saxon. At second base is Jose Lopez. Willie Bloomquist will be in center. Miguel Caro is DH. And catching and batting ninth is Jamie Burke. And pitching for the Foot Sentries is going to be Ryan Rowan Smith. For the Del Mar Penguins, and leading off and playing shortstop is Nick Pudo. In right field is Mike Kuberler. At third base is Mike Lamb. At left field in the cleanup spot is Delmont Young. And catcher is Joe Moyer. At first is going to be Brandon Harris. Adam Everett is going to be the DH. Alec Casillas is going to be second base. Carlos Gomez, the center field, batting ninth. And Glenn Perkins is the pitcher for the Del Mar Penguins. And the pitcher is a 2.6 PD rating, so 2-6 is pitching card, 7-12 batting card. And the pitch to Fedekov, leading the game off. And it is a 6 on the blue dice, which is pitching card, 28 red and white. You go to pitching card, 28-38 is going to be a call strike 3, and Fedekov strikes out looking. Ichizuki's in. And the pitch to Suzuki is going to be a 12 on the blue dice. That's batter's card, 64. You go to Suzuki. 45-88 and out on his card. You go to green and purple is a 60. That's going to be a pop-up on the infield. Shortstop, X, no air. And Pudo makes the catch, and that's going to be 2 down. Ra Izaban's up. The pitch to Izaban is a 4. That's going to be on the blue dice. That's pitching card, 65. Perkins, 48-88 and out. You got a 13 on the green and purple. That's a ground ball to first. X, no air. First base is going to make an unassisted out. Harris grabs it, beats the runner in the bag. 1, 2, 3 for Perkins. We go to the bottom of the first and pitching. Here comes Rowan Smith for the Sentries. And the Sentries, he's a 2-7 pitcher PD. So 2-7 pitching card, 8-12 batter's card. And here we go with Pudo leading it off, batting .476 for the season. You got an 8 on the blue dice, which is batter's card, 63. On Pudo, you go down to Pudo's card, 55-88 and out. You got a 45, green and purple, ground ball to third, X, no air. That's going to be third baseman Beltran. Grabs that ball and throws over to Sexton at first. That's 1 down. You got Kuberlin up. Kuberlin's batting .409 for the season. You got 11 on the blue dice. That's batter's card, 82. You go to Kuberlin, 47-88 and out. You got a 42 on the green and purple. That's a ground ball to short. X, no air. That's going to be Fedekov picking it up. Throw it to Sexton at first. And that's 2 down. Lamb is up. And Lamb is a third baseman. And you've got 6 on the blue dice, which is pitching card, 63. Rowan Smith, 53-88 and out on his card. 66 is a hard hit ball to the shortstop. Line drive. Catches it right out of the air. Line drive. Fedekov makes that catch. And that's going to end the first inning, and we have a 0-0 ball game going to the top of the second. Beltran and Sexton and Lopez will be facing Perkins. And here comes Perkins, his PD of 2.6, and the pitch to Beltran is a 10 on the blue dice. That's batter's card, 48. You go to Beltran, and 45-48 is called the ball for him. Beltran works a walkout. He goes down to first base. The speed of Beltran is average. Don't know if he'll go or not. And no, he doesn't run. You got a 9 on the blue dice. That's batter's card, 64. You go to Saxton, 56-66. Ball 4. And Saxton goes down to first base. Beltran moves over to second. Back-to-back walk for Perkins. And now you got Lopez up. And will the runners run? They do not run. You got a 3 on the blue dice. That's pitching card, 68 red and white. You got pitchers 48-88 and out. You got a 53. That's a ground ball to the first baseman. And with runners on first and second, it's going to be a fielder's choice. They couldn't turn to 2. It's going to be first base over to second base. Saxton's out. It's going to be Harris. Grabs the ground ball. He's going to throw to Casillas at second. Throws back to first. Not in time. Lopez is safe at first. Beltran moves over to third. So you got 2 on, 1 down, infield back, double play depth. Bloomquist is up. And do the runners steal? No, the runners do not steal. You got a 9 on the blue dice. 34. That's batter's card. Bloomquist. 34 is going to be a double to left field on his card. That's going to score Beltran. And Lopez is going to try and score from first base with a double left. Lopez is a C. Left field is Young. So home, first to home on a double to the outfield. You got a C. And Young is a 5. Excellent arm. 22 and down is safe. Well, that ain't going to be a good roll there. 54, Young throws him out at home. He's out. It goes Young to Lamb to Moyer at home, and he's out at home. So they get 1 run. Bloomquist gets on second base. Does he get over? No. Beltran scores on the double. Saxon is thrown out at home. Bloomquist gets an RBI double, and he's on second base. 2 down. Here's the pitch to Caro. It is going to be 4. That's going to be on the blue dice. 14 pitching card. What's a 14 on Perkins? You go to Perkins. That's going to be a single to left. Bloomquist is going to try and score from second base. Young is a 5. Bloomquist is A. Oh, he's got speed. He's got lots of speed. So second to home. And it's going to be 66 and down, is safe at home. 66 and down. The throw 75. Young throws another runner out at home. His second guy in the same inning. Young to Moyer at home. He's tagged out at home. And that's going to be at single by Caro. Bloomquist tries to score. And Young throws his second runner out at home. They need a 66 and down. They rolled a 75. Oh, wow, and that ends that inning. Bloomquist is out right there. Yep, he was out at home plate. So that ends the top of the first, but the top of the second. But the Sentries do score a run, and they lead 1-0 over the Penguins. Rowan Smith back out. Young, Moyer, and Harris. And guess who leads it off? Young, the guy who made 2 great throws at home, is now leading off the bottom of the second inning. That's usually how it goes. When a guy makes a great play, he leads off. And here goes Young. He's an 8 on the blue dice. That's batter's card. 11 on the red and white. And you go to Young. That's going to be a single between third and short. Short gets the ball. Throw it to first. Not in time. Damon Young beats it out. Too deep in the hole to get Young at first. He is safe at first base. Infield hit. Moyer's up. And Young takes off. He's going to steal second base. Young steals second base. They should have tried to keep him close. Young steals second base on Rowan Smith. So Young down to second base. Moyer is still up, Joe Moyer. And Young can still go. He does not go. You got a 5 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. 24, Rowan Smith. 22 to 24 is a single to right field. And Young's going to try and score from right field. Now we get to see what their arm's like. Suzuki going to try and get Young. Young is a B, second to home. And Suzuki is a 5. He's got an excellent arm. 42 and down. Where is Young? He's a B. Yep, 42 and down is safe at home. They're going to try and get him to throw home. Is a 71, and Suzuki throws Young out at home. He turns the favor. Suzuki to Burke, and Young's out at home. Does Moyer get over? Nope. So it goes 3 guys throwing at home plate in just 1 inning. Bottom of the second inning. Here we go. 1 out. Moyer on first. Young thrown out at home. You got 6. Does the runner go? No. Moyer doesn't go. Where's Moyer? He's a C. No. You got a 6 on the blue dice, which is pitching card. 83. You go Rowan Smith. Rowan Smith is 53 to 88. Okay, green and purple is a 12. That's going to be a double play unless Harris is an A. Harris is a C. That's a double play. Pitcher gets the ball, double play. It's going to go pitcher Rowan Smith. Picks it up, throws the shortstop Betticoat, who turns and throws the first to Sexton at first. And that's a 1-6 double play. That's going to end the inning. So all runners are gone. And we go to the top of the third with the Sentries 1, Penguins nothing. Yeah, that's the way it looks. They're booing now. Hear the boos? bad base running there. We've got 3 guys thrown out in this game. Perkins is back up. You got Burke, Petticoat, and Suzuki against Perkins. The pitch to Perkins is a 7. That's going to be batter's card. 63 Burke. You go to Burke. 36 to 88 and out. You got a 46 green and purple. Possible air 1. Uh-oh. Ground ball to Pudo at short. E1, and Pudo is an E1. That is an air. He's an E1. It is an E1, and that's an air, and that's a throwing error. He throws it into right field. That's a throwing error. And down to second place goes Burke. So Perkins already got a runner in scoring place, and on a throwing error by Pudo, Burke down to second base. Oh, no. Burke is a D. He will not be running. You got an 8 on the blue dice, which is batter's card. 84, Petticoat. 41, 88 and out. You got a 65. That's a line drive to third. X, no air. So the third baseman grabs it right out of the air, and Lamb grabs that one. That's 1 down with Burke still at second base. On the throwing there, it's Suzuki. You got a 9 on a blue card, on the blue dice. That's a batter's card, 35. You go to Suzuki, 35. That's going to be a double out to left field. And Burke's going to score an unearned run. Suzuki gets an RBI double. And that gives the Sentries a 2-0 lead. Now Suzuki's at second base, and he does have speed. And he does not go. You got a 3 on the blue dice, which is pitching card. 12, 11 to 13. That's going to be a hit just between third and short. And no play anywhere. Third base grabs the ball. He has no play anywhere. Suzuki's safe at third. Easy band safe at first. So they got something going here. 1 down. Runners on first and third. And Beltran is up. Oh. Got problems. Easy band. What's easy band? And he is D. Okay. No steal. 8 on the blue dice. That's batter's card. 41. You go to Beltran. 35 to 44. Swing and a miss, and Beltran strikes out, swinging, and that's 2 out now. Can Perkins get out of this inning with Saxton's up? Runners on first and third. The pitch is going to be nobody runs. You got a 5 on the blue dice, and that's going to be pitching card. 23 on Perkins' card. That's going to be 18 to 23. Single to center field. Suzuki scored from third. Isaban's going to try to go to third base. Gomez, Isaban is a D. Gomez is a what? He's a 4. So center field, first to third. You got a D4. 56 and down is safe at third. They got an 85, and that's the 4th runner thrown out on the base pass. That goes Gomez to Lamb, and Saxton is thrown out at third base. That's going to end the top of the 3rd inning. But the Sentries scored 2 more runs on 3 hits. There was an error that started the whole inning. And so we go to the bottom. Or wait, go back. Oh, go back up. Yeah, Suzuki, that was an unearned run, right? Suzuki would have been the 3rd out. That would have been, no, went out. That would have been, he was thrown out. Yep, that would have been the 3rd out right there. Yep, Ibanzi was thrown out. So that's single. Suzuki's an unearned run right there. Yep. That was an unearned run. 2 unearned runs in the top of the 3rd. Yeah, with 2 down when Suzuki scored in the air. Okay. Rowan Smith comes out in the bottom of the 3rd. Penguins are up, trailing 3-0. Everett, Casilla, and Gonza. Gomez. Okay, wait a minute. Penguins got to get guys going. Okay. Got to get guys going in the bullpen. It's going to be Crane. Jesse Crane went out. Jesse Crane went out to the bullpen to warm up. You've got Bass. Bass is going out to the bullpen to warm up. Okay. And it looks like it's going to be Leonardo. Francisco Leonardo is going out to the bullpen to warm up. And they're trailing 3-0. Perkins doesn't bat. Leonardo doesn't bat. We are in the Atlantic Division, and the Atlantic Conference doesn't have any, has a DH. So pitchers don't bat in the Atlantic Conference. Okay, Everett, Castillo, and Gomez against Rowan Smith. The pitch from Rowan is going to be an 8 on the blue dice. Batter's card, 44. You go down to Everett. And 36 to 88 on his cards and out. 32 green and purple. Ground ball to second. Second to first. No air. X. No air. Second to first. To Saxton. Makes the grab. That's 1 down. Castillo is up. The pitch to Alex Casilla. You got a 4 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. 42. Rowan Smith. 41 to 47. That's a ball 4. And Castillo walked down to first, so they got a runner on. They got 2 hits with 1 walk. Castillo is fast, so can he steal? And he takes out, and he steals second base. Castillo second base. There he goes. And Burke is going to be, that's the second steal by the Penguins today. So Castillo is at second base. Gomez is up. And he doesn't go. Castillo doesn't go. You got 10 on the blue dice. That's batter's card. 32. You go to Gomez. 32 is going to be a triple. That's going to be a triple in the hole. And there goes Castillo. He's going to score. And Gomez gets an RBI triple. And the Penguins are on the board and trail 3-1 with 1 out and another run sitting there 90 feet away. Pudo is up. He's 0 for 1 today in the bottom of the 3rd. You got a 9. Oh, Gomez, he does not go. You got a 9 on the blue dice. That's batter's card. 22, you go down to Pudo. 22 is going to be a single to center field off his card. Gomez scores. That cuts into the lead. Pudo gets an RBI single. And we got a 3-2 lead over the Sentries now. And here we go. Pudo is a D, very slow. Bottom of the 3rd. The throw over to first, and Pudo dives back into first play with a throw over to first base. So Pudo's back, and here's Cumberland. Cumberland's going to be a 9 on the blue dice. That's batter's card, 53. Cumberland 47 to 88 and out. You got a 62. That's a pop-up behind the plate. Catcher's backing up behind the home plate. Burt calls it, makes the catch, and that's going to be out number 2. And Pudo's still on first base, 2 down. And here's the pitch to Lamb, who's 0 for 1 today. Pudo doesn't run. You got a 6 on the blue dice. That'd be pitching card, 76. Rowan Smith, 53 to 88 and out. You got a 13 on the ground ball down to first. He's going to throw over to second base for the fielder's choice. And that's going to be out. Fielder's choice, 3-4. Pudo is out. And that's going to end the bottom of the 3rd inning. But the Penguins put up 2 runs. We go to the top of the 4th inning with the score. The Foot Sentries, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. And the Delmar Penguins, 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error. And here comes Perkins out. The bullpen is up and going for the team. They have, who they have out there? They have Francis Lindado. They have Bass. Okay, and they have Crane. So they have some good pitchers out there. You're facing Perkins will face Lopez, Blumenquist, and Caro. Okay, Lopez is 0 for 1. He kicked into a fielder's choice. You got a 5 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. 76. Perkins, 48 to 88 and out. You got a 22. That's a ground ball back to the first baseman. X, no air. It's going to be an unassisted. Harris makes the grab and beats the runner in the bag. 1 down. Bloomquist is 1 for 1 with a double. He's got a 6 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. 48. You go to Perkins. 48 to 88 and out. You got a 22. That's a ground ball down to first. X, no air. Harris is going to make back-to-back plays. Catches the ball. Gets the runner out of first base. This 22 should be pitcher to first, huh? Yeah, that's what it should do. 22 should be pitcher to first. Yep. And you got an 11 on the blue die. Should be batter's card. 82. Oh, 82. Caro. 45 to 88 and out. You got a 66. That's going to be a line drive, but they got a Z. We have a Z, and it's going to be a bunt. He's going to try and bunt his way on. That's a Z with the bunt, and the bunt is going to be a perfect bunt. He bunts his way on base. Caro gets a bunt. He beats everybody out. Caro beats a bunt. Oh, man. So Caro's on first with a perfect bunt. You got Burke coming up the bat. Caro is a speedster. He is a speedster. Does he go? And he takes off. He's going to steal second base. Caro is fast. So down to second. Morrow, that's the Silver Sox Sentries' first steal today. Caro's on second base. Got to watch him. He's fast. Got to watch him. He doesn't go. You got a 6 on the blue dice. Pitching card, 67. Perkins, 48 to 88 and out. Green and purple's a 27X. That's going to be a fly ball out to left. Left field Young crawls under it and makes the catch, and that's going to be out of the 4th inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th with the Sentries 3, the Penguins 2, and here comes Rowan Smith out again, and he's going to be facing Young, Moyer, and Harris. And here we go. Okay, bottom of the 4th. Young pitches. Young batting, 10. That's going to be batter's card, 74. Young, 55, 88 and out. You got a 62 on green and purple. That's a pop-up behind the plate. And Burke's going to make that behind home plate. That's going to be an out. Moyer's up. Jordan Moyer is 1 for 1 today. He's got a 3 on the blue dice. That pitching card, 65. 53 to 88 on Rowan's an out. Green and purple's a pop-up on the infield. The Rowan's going to call everyone off. Rowan Smith makes the catch. X, no error. You got Brandon Harris. He's 0 for 1 today. Hit into a double play. You got a 3 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. 31 red and white. 26 to 38. Called strike 3. And Rowan Smith gets his first strike out of the game in the bottom of the 4th inning. To end it, we go to the top of the 5th with the Sentries 3, the Penguins 2. And here we go. We're going to bring in, it's going to be Bedicote, Suzuki, and Ichiban against Perkins. Top of the order. And you got Bedicote's 0 for 2 today. And the pitch to Bedicote is going to be a 8 on the blue dice. That's batter's card, 53. Bedicote, 41 to 88 and out. You got a 35, it looks like. 35, yes. X, no error. Ground ball to 3rd. He throws it over to 1st, no trouble. Lamb sweeps it up, throws to Harris at 1st, 5-3, 1 down. Suzuki, he's 1 for 2 today with a double. He has scored, got an RBI. He's got a 7 on the blue dice. That's batter's card, 71 red and white. Suzuki, 45 to 88 and out. You got a 63. That's a line hard hit ball right down to 1st base. And Harris is going to grab that right out of the air. X, no error. That's going to be 2 down. Ichiban's up. He's 1 for 2 today. You got a 6 on the blue dice. That's pitching card, 53. Perkins, 48 to 88 and out. You got a 51 green and purple. Ground ball down to 1st. 1st picks it up. He's going to throw over to 1st base. Perkins over to Harris. And that's a 1-3. And that's going to end that 5th inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning with the score, Sentries 3, Penguins 2. Here comes Rowan Smith. He'll start at the bottom of the 5th. And I think I should get guys up in the bullpen for the Sentries, huh? Yeah, I might. Everett, Castilla, and Gomez. Here we go. Everett's 0 for 1 today. You got a 5 on the blue dice. That's pitching card, 23. Rowan Smith, 24 to 20, 22 to 24. Single to right field, and they got the tying run on now. Everett on 1st base. He's got lots of speed. Is he going to go? And no, he's not going to run. We got to throw another dice there. You got an 8 on the blue dice. That's batter's card, 64. Castillo, 45 to 88 and out. You got a 40 on the green and purple. That's a pop-up on the infield. Right by 2nd base. Lopez is going to make the call. He makes the catch. That's 1 down. Everett still on 1st base. The pitch. And Everett's going to take off, and he's going to slide into 2nd base. He's going to be safe. Boy, they're stealing right there. There's the steal. Burke, that's his 3rd. And that's the 3rd steal for the Penguins today. Okay, Everett on 3rd. 1 down. Gomez is up. He's 1 for 1 with a triple. And here we go. He got a triple. Here we go. Everett's fast, so we got to keep him close. He doesn't go. You got a 7 on the blue dice. That's pitching card, 55. Rowan Smith, 53 to 88 and out. You got a 1-4. Ground ball to 2nd. X, no error. It's going to be 2nd to 1st, but they're going to get the runner to 3rd. Lopez over to Saxton. And down to 3rd base is going to go Everett, so you got a runner on 3rd, 90 feet away, tying run. Okay, remember, he's got a lot of speed. And Pudo's up, the pitch. And he doesn't go. You got a 5 on the blue dice. That's pitching card, 76. Rowan Smith, 53 to 88 and out. You got a 21, but you got a Z. So a Z is going to be, a Z. We got a Z. What's a Z play? It's going to be pick up and release at the end of the season. At the end of the game, 66 is a pick up and release, so teams will be bringing up players and sending down players to the minors. So it's a pick up and release for these teams at the end of the game. Okay, Pudo's back up. Everett doesn't go. You got a 7 on the blue dice. That's pitching card, 37 red and white. 26-38, called strike 3, and Rowan Smith gets his second strikeout, and the tie-in run is stranded 90 feet away. We go to the top of the 5th. Here comes Perkins. He's back out there in the top of the 6th inning, and he'll face Beltran, Saxton, and Lopez. Perkins, he's still going pretty good. He ain't run out of steps, only giving up 6 hits, walked 2 players. Alrighty, here we go. Beltran, he's 0 for 1. He's walked and struck out. You got a 9 on the blue dice. That's batter's card, 38. You go to Beltran, 35-44. Swing and a miss, and Beltran strikes out. That's Perkins' 3rd strikeout of the game. Saxton's up. You go to Saxton. You got a 9 on the blue dice. That's going to be batter's card, 23. You go to Saxton, 22-26, and he smashed it over the left field wall, and now kissed that one goodbye. And there's a home run for Saxton, and they go up 4-2 over the Penguins. Here's Lopez, and here's the pitch to Lopez. It's going to be a 9 on the blue dice, 68. That's going to be batter's card on red and white. Lopez, 44-88 and out. 64 E6, got a possible error. Line drive to second base to Castillo, but we got to check the error. E6 it is, and Castillo is an E1, so he's going to make that catch. It's going to be a line drive, no problems. He makes that catch. He lined out to the second baseman. 2 down, 1 run across. Bloomquist is up, nobody on. You got a 10 on the blue dice. Ooh, that's batter's card, 25. Go to Bloomquist, 22-26 is a single. Bloomquist, 22-26 is a single to center field, and Bloomquist is on first base with a single. He's got speed. He's a speedster. Oh boy! But you got to do a 2 down with runners on first and second. Past the 5th inning on, from the 6th inning on is a hit and run. But you got to check their leading, so we got to check the steal first, and then the hit and run. The steal. Oh, he's going to go. They're going to throw him out at second base. Oh. Bloomquist is thrown out at second base. Oh, wow. Joe Morrow throws him out at second base. Castillo makes a catch and the tag, and that ends that inning. But they do put up another run on a home run by Saxton. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning with the Foot Sentries 4, the Penguins 2, and here comes Rowan Smith with a 2-run lead. He's going to face Cumberland, Lamb, and Young. And I think we're going to put another pitcher in and we'll go back out. Yep, okay, Cumberland, he's 0 for 2 today. You got a 6 on the blue dice. That's pitching card, 72. Rowan Smith, 53-88 and out. You got a 65. That's a line drive down to third. Third's going to grab that one. Beltran just grabs it out of the air. There's 1 down. Lamb is up. Lamb is 0 for 2 with the fielder's choice. You got a 7 on the blue dice. That's pitching card, 73. Rowan Smith, 53-88 and out. You got a 54 on the green and purple. That's going to be a ground ball to second. X, no error. It's going to be Lopez grabbing that ground ball, throwing to Sexton at first. 4-3, 2 down. Delmont Young's up now. You got a 10 on the blue, 11 on the blue dice. That's going to be pitching card, or batter's card. 11 on the blue dice. Batter's card. 52. Go to Young. 41-53. Swing and a miss, and Young strikes out swinging to end the 6th inning. To the top of the 7th we go. We got the Foot Sentries, 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors. And the bottom of the Delmar Penguins, 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. Perkins, I'm going to take Perkins out. I'm going to put in Francisco Leonardo. Even though Perkins is pitching a good game, I'm putting Leonardo in. He's a 2-7, so 2-7 is pitching card, 8-12 batter's card. He's going to face Carroll, Burke, and Bedico. Carroll is 2 for 2 today off Perkins. Maybe that's why they took him out. You got a 10 on the blue dice. That's batter's card. 38. You go to Caro. And 33-48. Swing and a miss, and Carl strikes out, swinging against Francisco Leonardo. And you got a 6 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. 17. Leonardo, 17-21. There's a single to center field, and Burke gets his first hit of the game. He's on first. Burke doesn't have a lot of speed. He doesn't go. And you got 7 on the blue dice. And that'll be pitching card. 23 is going to be 22-24. That's going to be a single to right field and back-to-back singles off Leonardo. Suzuki's up now with Burke on second. Petticoat on first. And the pitch to Suzuki is going to be a 6. That's going to be pitching card on the blue. 31, Leonardo, 25-44. Call, strike 3, and Suzuki strikes out looking. So with 2 down, runners on first or first and second. It's going to be a hit and run. Burke is too slow to steal. The hit and run's going to be a good one. Uh-oh, that's going to be a single out to center field. And you're going to have Burke scoring from second base. Petticoat going to third. And Isaban getting an RBI single. And they were running on that pitch, a hit and run. They were running when he hit it, and it good there. And the Sentries go up 5-2. You got Petticoat on third. He's not that fast. Ibanzi is not that fast either. And the runners do not run. You got a 7 on the blue dice, which is pitching card 23. Leonardo 23-20, 22-24. It's going to be a single to right field. Petticoat scores from third. Easy Band's going to try to go to third. You got Cumberland going to try and throw him out. Easy Band is a D. Cumberland's arm. You got first to third on a single to right. Cumberland is a 4. You got 72 and down is safe at third. It's an 88 to throw him out at third. That is a 5th guy throwing out today. 5th guy throwing out. He is throwing out at third base. Cumberland and Lamb at third. Easy Band is out. And just like that, the inning's over, but the damage has been done. They get 2 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, 2 strikeouts, and 1 guy thrown out on the base pads. There would have been a bigger inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning with the Sentries 6, Penguins 2. Here comes Rowan Smith. I still haven't got anybody up going yet. I got to get guys up in the Sentries bullpen. You got Mahler, Harris, and Everett going up against Rowan Smith. Rowan Smith's given up 5 hits a day, walked 1, and 3 strikeouts. Moyer is 1 for 2. He's got a 10 on the blue dice. That's batter's card, 86. Moyer, 54-88. So now you got a 43, green and purple. That's a ground ball down to first. X, no air. That's going to be first unassisted. Saxon beats him to the base. You got Brandon Harris up now. And his is going to be a 10 on the blue dice. Batter's card, 82. Harris, 58-88 and out on his card. 37, fly ball to left. X, no air. And that's a fly ball out to Ibanzi, and he catches it. That's 2 down. And Everett's up, and Rowan's got it rolling here. You got a 7 on the blue dice. That's a pitching card, 21. And Rowan Smith, 17-21, is a single to center. And Everett's on. He's 2 for 3. And Castillo, so with runners on first or first and second, with 2 out past the 6th inning, 6th inning on, it's going to be a hit and run. And you got a 6. Oh, they got a good one, 17. That's going to be a single back out to center field. Everett's going to make it all the way to third. And Castillo gets a 2-out single. So now you get runners on first and third with 2 down. Penguins got something going here. You got Gomez up. They won't be stealing because they are trailing. No hit and run because third is occupied. And you got a 5 on the blue. That's pitching card, 82. Rowan Smith, 53-88 and out. You got a 34. That's a ground ball to third. X, no out, no air. That's going to be Lopez grabbing that ground ball, throwing to Sexton at first. That's a 4-3. And that's going to end the bottom of the 7th inning. And Rowan Smith has got it going. Here we go to the top of the 8th. You got Francisco Leonardo coming back in. He gave up 2 runs in that inning. That kind of hurt. And we put a pitcher in for Perkins, and he gives up 2 runs. Okay. Saxton, Lopez, and Bloomquist against Francisco Leonardo. The pitch to Saxton is going to be a 7 on the pitching card, 61. Francisco Leonardo, 57-88 and out. You got a 61, green and purple, possible air. That is a line drive. He is a 0. Leonardo's a 0. It's an E6. So he will make the catch. It's a hard hit ball right back to Leonardo. He grabs it right out of the air. And that's 1 down. Lopez now. Lopez is going to be 11 on the blue dice. That's batter's card, 17. Lopez, 14-17 is a single to left. And Lopez is on. And he's an average speed guy. So here we go. Francisco's back in trouble again. He doesn't go. You got a 10 on the blue dice. That's batter's card, 28 on Bloomquist. Go to Bloomquist, 28, 27-20, 33 is going to be a single to right. And Lopez stops at second. Bloomquist singles to right, and just like that, Leonardo's got runners on first and third, and they're calling for another pitcher. Bass is coming in. Bass is a 2-6, so anything between 2 and 6 is pitcher card, 7-12 batter's card. And Bass is in. He'll face Caro. You got Lopez on second base, and you got Bloomquist on first base, and one out. And here's the pitch to Caro. It is a 7. Blue dice, batter's card, 17. Caro. 16, 18 is a single to center. Do the runners go? Yes, Lopez is going to try and score from second base. I don't know about that. Single to Gomez in center. You got home, second to home on a single. Gomez is a C. Gomez, not Gomez. Lopez is a C. Gomez is a 4. 46 and down is safe. The throw home. 67, number 6. He's thrown out at home plate. That is the 6th guy thrown out today at home. Oh my gosh, 6 runners, and he's going to go. Does he make it over? Bloomquist makes it over to third. Caro, does he move? Caro makes it to second on the play at home. So it goes Gomez to Morrow at home. They get the runner, but both runners, Bloomquist and Caro, move up to third and second. So, you get that is a 6th runner thrown out. 6 runners thrown out on bases. Wow, Burke. Wow. And we're still in the top of the 8th inning. You got Burke up. We got to put Bass. Bass is gone. We're putting Crane in. Here comes Crane for the Penguins now. With 2 on and 2 down. I'm going with Crane. He's a 2-7. 2-7 is pitching card. 8-12 batter's card. PD. Here we go. Burke is going to get a 4 on the blue dice. Wait a minute. The rubber. Crane steps off the rubber. Is this right? Burke? Bloomquist? Nope. Crane stops off the rubber. Bloomquist gets back to third base. He looks the runner back to third. Okay, that was not what you wanted to see. Looking back third, you got a 6 on the blue dice. You got pitching card, 63. Crane, 54 to 88 and out. You got a 42. That's ground ball to short. X, no air. It's going to be short to first. It's going to end that ending. Pudo grabs it, throws the Harris at first. That's a 6-3, and that's going to end the top of the 8th inning. And they kept the Sentries from scoring more runs. So we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Here comes Rowan. Ryan Rowan's got a 4-run lead. I still haven't put anyone out in the bullpen for the Sentries, have I? No. Still haven't put anyone out there. 6 runners thrown out on the base pads. 6. 5 of them at home. 1 on... Oh, wow. Here we go. You got Pudo, Cumberland, and Lamb, the top of the order against Rowan Smith. Pudo is 1 for 3. Struck out, got an RBI. You got an 8 on the blue dice. That's batter's card, 58. You go to Pudo. And 55 to 88 is an out. You got a green and purple is a 22. That's a ground ball to the first baseman, who's going to throw to the pitcher covering. That's going to go Saxon, throws over to Rowan Smith covering first. That's a 3-1. That's 1 down. You got, I'm sorry, that's third unassisted. You didn't do that. It's first unassisted. Yep, first unassisted. Yep. Okay, 1 down. First makes the play, unassisted. Cumberland's up. The pitch is a 9 on the blue dice. 33 on the batter's card. Cumberland, 32 to 38. Swing and a miss, and Rowan strikes out his 4th batter, and that's 2 out in the bottom of the 8th. And now you got Mike Lamb up. He's 0 for 3. He's got a 6 on the blue dice. That's pitching card, 68. Rowan Smith, 53 to 88 and out. Green and purple to 35. X, no air. That's going to go, Beltran grabs it, throws it over to Saxon at first, 5-3, and that's going to end the bottom of the 8th inning. And now we go to the top of the 9th inning, and you got Crane coming back out. The Sentries, 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors, and the Delmar Penguins, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Here comes Crane. He's back in, Jesse Crane. He'll be facing Betticoat, Suzuki, and Advanzi. But before I get there, I got to put some pitchers in for the Sentries. And Sentries are going to put out Green, and Green's going out. He's going to go to the bullpen, start warming up. Rowan's going to be done, huh? Yep. And you got Ryan Federben's coming out in the bullpen. So Rowan doesn't bat. Peterban doesn't bat, and Green doesn't bat. Okay. And Betticoat, top of the 9th inning, with the Sentries up 6-2. And here's the pitch to Betticoat. He's 1 for 4 today. You got a 5 on the blue dice. That's pitching card, 53. You go to Crane. 53 is just a wild throw into the dirt. Betticoat's going to get another pitch. You got an 8 on the blue dice. That's going to be batter's card. You got 11. Betticoat. That's going to be a single between third and short. And he's going to beat it out at first base. And you got an infield single. Suzuki's up now with runner on first base. And does Betticoat run? He is not going to run. You got a 6 on the blue dice. That's batted pitching card. 75 Crane, 54 to 88 and out. 51's a ground ball back to the pitcher, who's going to turn and throw to short and get the lead runner. Betticoat is out at second base. It's going to be Crane gripping the ball, throwing to shortstop Puto at second, and he's going to get the lead runner, but Suzuki is safe at first base. Suzuki, he got speed. He can run. Does he go? No, he doesn't go. You got a 6 on the blue dice. Pitching card, 64. Crane, 54 to 88. You got a 36. That's a ground ball to short. Deep on the hole behind second base. His only play is to first base. Puto gets it, throws to Harris to first, and down to second base goes Suzuki. So he's on second base with 2 down. Beltran is up. He's 1 for 3 today. He's got 2 strikeouts, a walk, and an RBI. Suzuki, they're gonna take off. Suzuki, wow, throw by the catcher over the third base head. Down it goes. And Suzuki's gonna come in and score an unearned run. That's gonna be an error on the catcher. He threw it a wild throw. So that's an error on the Penguins catcher, Muto. Second error today. And the Sentries go up 7-2 over the Penguins now. And Crane, that was a bad throw all the way out into left field. So Beltran will be up with nobody on and 2 down. You got a 7 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. 28. Crane, 25 to 42. Called strike 3. Crane ends that inning, but they do score an unearned run on a bad throw by the catcher into the left field. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 9th. Is Rowan Smith coming back out? He can. He's still got a little bit of stamina left. Do I want to put Fetterman in? He's a 2. No, I'm going to put Rowan in. Rowan's going to stay still. He's still got some stamina. Okay, Delman Young is 1 for 3. 4 on the blue dice. Pitching card, 66. Rowan Smith, 53 to 88 and out. Green and purple is 64. Line drive, X, no air. Right to Lopez. He makes the grab at second base. That's 1 down. Joe Moyer's up. He's 1 for 3. You got a 7 on the blue dice. That's pitching card, 32. Rowan Smith, 26 to 38 is a called strike 3. Rowan gets his 5th strikeout. He's out of stamina now. So now it's Brandon Harris. I'm just going to let Brandon Harris. Rowan's going to pitch. Got a 5-run lead. Is he trying to get a complete game? It's going to be a 16. Harris is going to single into center field, and just like that, he's got a runner on first with 2 down. Runner on first or second, 2 down past the 6th inning on. Hit and run. Rowan Smith is still out there. He's out of stamina. He's out of steam. Let's see if he can do it with a 5-run lead. And it's going to be a 74. He smashes the ball to center field onto the warning track. And center field's going to make the catch way out there on the warning track. And Bloomquist makes the catch. That's going to end the game. And the Foot Sentries get 7 runs, 16 hits, no errors. The Penguins 8 runs, 2 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors, and they lose 7-2. Your pitching, Rowan Smith, goes the whole way, even though he ran out of stamina. He stayed in there with a 5-run lead. And Perkins will get the loss. And that's going to be end of our game, everybody. And we thank you for watching. And the box scores, you want to see the box scores? Here we go with the box scores. And you have the Delmar Penguins, 2 runs, 8 hits, no errors.
You already know the big names. Everybody talk.
All right, we got to stop the talking there. And you got the Penguins, 2 runs, 8 hits, no doubles, a triple, no home runs, a walk, 5 strikeouts. The Foot Sentries, 7 runs, 16 hits, 2 doubles, no triples, a home run, 2 walks, 16 strikes. Ron Smith is the pitcher of the game, even though Bloomquist and Caro each were 4 for 3. Yep. Thank you for watching Diamond Baseball League Season 29. Come back for more.